All right. Um, do, go, um, mu, ka, ga, ja, h, hach, ku, chu, chum, ha, ra, ka, na, bu, chu, ku, ra, hum, na, ja, ru, ku, na, hum, ja, ra, du, Jaradu. Okay, so yeah, it's time for me to make a video. Um, just doing this one. It was time for me to make this video. Um, you know. So yeah, so it's kind of odd starting out, but yeah, I'm just gonna start. And then again, it's like, you know, don't even know what I'm gonna say. Like, don't even know because then again, I'm not seeing much, but or at least I think. But I was watching this video, Skyrim and Elder Scrolls, and they're talking about the dragons, and they're talking about the dragon speak and the dragons, and everything of the meaning of dragons, from the dragon priests, that were given power. And I was watching that. Quickly, turn into a scene. So I'm looking at everything, I'm looking at everything right here. And that's pretty much why I create a video, you know, to discover these true meanings. And, so I'm doing this video for the purpose of making things faster. Why is it that when certain people come around, it's like they just totally begin just to not know how to act anymore, And then again, it's like, while we are in these three-dimensional bodies, what can we do? And maybe that's the reason for me doing a video in blackface, right? Is because what can we do? What can we do? Now, with that said, I'm gonna say one thing that's very important is that, and it's already begun, it's already begun, is that we as a unit, we as a unity will have to start to initiate the purge within ourselves. We will eventually have to initiate the purge within ourselves because this system is unrighteous. This system is wicked. The system is evil. The system is wicked. The system is evil. And this system is good. And that's why it has to go. So, you cannot fully accept yourself if you only see the light, you know? If you only see the light in yourself, you will be forced to um you'll be forced to just be in moments of aloofness, and even if you are aware to some extent, but you will be forced to, you know, be within a box or be within a prism of some shape or some form or shape. And and you know, and here's the thing though, like minds can only dwell with a like mind. A god, a demigod, someone who's aspiring to be doesn't need a master, you know, and someone who aspires to have subjects, if they aspire to have subjects, you know, that isn't from them, then, you know, they do not inspire to master, to, you know, well, if someone inspires to have subjects, then, you know, the answer, the only way forward with that is to be a better master. But if you're a shady master, then you are unfitting for subjects, you know. So, you know, for right now, they're gonna scratch. They're gonna try to scratch and crawl and do what they can, you know, with what they got, because, you know, what they have is literally, you know, too small. It's literally too small. It's not sufficient. So right now, while it's all right, they're gonna try and do what they can. But the real will be out. You know, the real and the real will be out, making those calculations, making those assessments, making those observations on the change, like as in money. So, so yeah, so excuse me there. So they'll be out here making a change and things like that, but when really it should be you, because you see, you know, you are you are fine with the truth. You are okay with the truth, and the truth is okay within you, and that's fine, and that's what you know. So just keep that in mind. Um, it's gonna be a time when we just gonna have to start doing what we're gonna have to do. And it's already started. It's already happening. And every day it's gonna continue to happen. And we're gonna see by November, many people, many people, many others will shed blood. Many will shed blood. Many will shed blood. Whether it's young versus the old, whether it's the old versus the young, whether it's good versus evil, or evil versus good, you're gonna see that, you know, many will perish, because it's just it's just not gonna be habitable for them to live here. It's not gonna be right. for them to live here. And when I say here, I'm talking about this particular rope or string of time. We're gonna see it, and we're gonna see it, and that's all I have to say. But we have to cut the folly off. We gotta cut off the folly, the stupidity, the idolatry, perhaps. We gotta cut it off. And yeah, and then we're gonna see the modes once we do cut it off. Yeah, man. I was watching. Just want to share this with you. I was watching Afro Samurai. I was watching the Afro Samurai on Tubi, and it was interesting. It was interesting, all the landscapes. It's interesting, the motives. Looking at the motives, and I don't even think the motive is really important. You know, sometimes being random is, in itself, that's a hand. Being random is a hand, but I was looking at the motive, and sometimes you can be, being random is the hand, but being calculated is the brain. And I don't know. I was just looking at it, and I was like, wow, just observing how Afro Samurai was also fighting in a hidden mist. And I was just looking at all of these literary elements and things popping up in my brain, and I'm just like, wow, it's really interesting. So how he just goes all out. He just literally goes all out in some form or extent, or some form or fashion or extent. So pay attention how things shape. Pay attention how things shape around you. Pay attention how people react to your energy, and pay attention how you react to low vibrational energies.